my board, my honorary officers, thank you very much for asking me to speak today. Last week, I was standing in my seat at the lane, and Dennis Posner, one of your wardens, who sits 2 seats away from me in East Upper, mentioned to me that had Spurs been playing in the FA Cup still, it's quite likely there would be no one here today. When he found out that I'd been elected as the president of the Federation, the discussion moved from Tim Sherwood's team selection, tactics, and centred around Loughton, the Shul, the Rabbonim, the challenges it faces, and of course the Federation. So I feel a connection with your Shul, even though this is my first visit today. Reb Tzvi and I share common ground. We have both been recently appointed to our new posts. And to paraphrase Alan Bennett, being a rabbi of Loughton, or indeed being the president of the Federation, is not so much a position, it's a predicament. So Reb Tzvi, I have full sympathy for you. But what prompts someone to want to be a rabbi? What indeed prompts someone to want to be president of the Federation? I asked Reb Tzvi this question, and he explained that for him it was a calling, a feeling within him that derives from a desire to make a difference to people's lives, to bring them ever closer to Yiddishkeit, and to share with them the intrinsic values of Torah and mitzvahs. I can fully relate to that sentiment. In taking up my position, I have a clear vision for the Federation. I'm committed to bringing change to the better and to provide those communal services that enhance people's lives. Reb Tzvi grew up in South Manchester, in a home where every day he saw the commitments his parents made in dedication and devotion, giving their all to the health community. This was his upbringing. This has imbued in him a rare quality, a deep understanding of the exact way to lead his life on his chosen path, in giving wholeheartedly to the new community. I also grew up in a relatively remote Jewish community in Cardiff, which boasts a shul not dissimilar to this, and where I saw my father give in selfless commitment into the leadership of the community for over 40 years. I equally experienced at home from my parents the example of what is expected of an individual and his responsibilities to the wider Kehillah. The Federation represents such a responsibility. It is an organisation that requires direction, a strategy to become relevant to the wider community and to its very own members. It must change from an organisation that responds to an organisation that leads, cohesive, effective, providing real support and services to its members. It must address the challenge of its image, develop both vibrant and proactively, and to be repositioned as the powerhouse of independent Jewish orthodoxy in England. And this is a big challenge. I will be judged on my success in achieving these aims, as in 3 years, at the next elections, democracy will deliver a verdict. But how do you gauge the success of your rabbi? His achievements will be appraised in the changes he brings in you, as individuals, and you as a congregation. It will be your commitment in supporting him and his Rebbetzin as they endeavour to develop and grow this community, that will be the yardstick. At the Posuk in yesterday's Sedra, Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu, Re'eh, Karosi b'shem Betzalel. See, I have called in the name of Betzalel. V'amale oisai ruach Elokim, v'chochma, v'visvina, v'v'das. And I have imbued in him, I have filled in him, a godly spirit, wisdom, insight, and knowledge. When Hashem appointed Betzalel to oversee the construction of the Mishkan, the tabernacle, he prefaced his words with the word Re'eh, see. The Ramban explains that Hashem was calling attention to Betzalel's selection and to recognize that he, Hashem, had filled Betzalel with a godly spirit, with wisdom and insight, to know all the intricacies in the making of the Mishkan, of how to build a shul. Re'eh, so let's see. In the short time Reb Tzvi has been with you here, he has begun to foster a positive and supportive community, with his likeness of touch and elegance of work. You must cherish the inspiration that comes from a spiritual awareness and return the affection he holds for you. He has begun a hard work to make a difference to the lives of your community. Who will stand, who can stand, a little taller because of his leadership and of his guidance. And you will become a testament to his role as an ambassador for Jewish values and ethics. Your rabbi is quite unique in the scope and depth of his knowledge that are essential requirements in keeping alive your faith and your commitment. He is wise in his tolerance. He makes people think and inspires consensus. He puts timeless efforts into making Torah and Gomorrah visible in an increasing secular attitude that prevails in Western culture. So my message to you today is as follows. Loughton Shul and the Federation of Shuls are in partnership. You have found in Reb Tzvi a jewel, an exceptional talent of godliness, wisdom and insight that needs to be nurtured and needs to be treasured. His congregation, you in his congregation, must enable him to achieve his calling by embracing his initiatives, as he has mentioned, moving towards him to build this shul into a mishkan, a tabernacle, for the presence of God. And the Federation will commit to this collaboration. We will join with you and we will provide all the support and encouragement required to accomplish this aspiration. Reb Tzvi, it will be challenging to carry the torch you are handed by the much-loved Rabbi Yehuda Aharonovich. Yet, with such ease and dignity and devotion to the individuals you serve, you will become a light to this community. Long may you continue to keep that light burning bright. We all pray that you will enjoy the happiest and most fulfilling experience with the Loughton community, and you'll go from strength to strength with our affectionate wishes ringing in your ears. Thank you.